And welcome back to SpiffyNeedleGeeks playing Super Mario RPG. To progress plot, just go into Garo's house.
Oh hey, nice golden Mallow statue.
Yes, Garo is a sculptor, and yeah, he has a statue of not Mallow. That was King Nimbus when he was a kid.
Oh.
The golden amiibo.
Oh fuck! I want that.
Oh god.
Actually, you know it's actually hilarious to say that now, Danny. I'm more curious. What's up with the golden Goomba statue?
Or the three Valentina statues.
Yeah,
Clearly, clearly a fanboy.
So plot twist.
Clearly.
Plot twist. Mallow is a prince.
Say what?
Oh. Mario's kind of quickly explaining to Garo what happened to Mallow, and it's, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and outright say it. It's still never explained what did happen to Mallow. We never figure out why he ended up in Tadpole Pond. Just, he went missing. So I guess, his parents didn't abandon him, but, we never get any clarification as to what did happen to him. But, yeah, so Garo...
Do you think Valentina just kind of dumped him off or something?
That's what a lot of people do speculate about. It's hard to say, though. So, yeah, Mallow tried barging in there. Didn't work out too well.
Oh, man. Because,
unfortunately, even though, Valentina's grip on the castle is a little heavier than everyone in Nimbus Land actually is aware of currently. The castle is actually run with, the guards of the castle are currently amok with her minions. So, anyway, speaking of golden amiibos, let's make ourselves our very first authentic golden Mario amiibo.
I'm telling you, this game predicted the creation of amiibo.
It's like, dude, have you not seen Goldfinger? This is not going to end well.
I've never heard of Goldfinger.
Oh, Austin Powers
okay.
Goldfinger?
No, you're thinking Goldmember. Goldfinger is the original James Bond film.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, because apparently I'm the only one here that actually gives a shit about James Bond. So, at the very beginning of Goldfinger, James Bond, he hooks up with this chick and everything, and it actually seems like they hit it off very well. But then, he wakes up the next morning and he goes back and he finds her in his bed, but she is dead and completely painted in gold. And that's Goldfinger's calling card, basically.
Ooh.
So that's how so that was how the movie began. So that's where, when I say it's uh-oh, you're painted in gold, this isn't gonna end well.
Ooh. Ew.
You'll see a very efficient painter if he's able to paint her his victim's bodies, entire body in gold before getting caught.
Yeah.
What is this ugly thing? Who you call it ugly?
Yeah, and it's and Goldfinger, a lot of James Bond fans will pretty much say, of all the James Bond movies, Goldfinger is one of the best, if not the best one. And it is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely
I guess that's also probably I guess that's kind of a reason why, James Bond Goldfinger was also, a really good, Nintendo 64 game during its time.
Oh, that's GoldenEye.
Oh, god damn it!
GoldenEye was the first James Bond movie with Pierce Brosnan. Goldfinger is the third James Bond film with Sean Connery.
God, I fucking suck with these James Bond shit!
No,
damn it!
No, it's okay. I mean, I shit you not, I actually went through a James Bond phase when I was in high school, and that was because my dad actually pulled up the old Ian Fleming novels, and he's like, hey, you want something to read? I'm like, fuck yeah. Because, when you're in English class, they encourage you to, read and everything. So while everyone else is reading their schoolwork or they're reading other random bullshit, I literally spent an entire year reading nothing but James Bond novels.
Nice.
And I mean, there were some novels there, and obviously, even when they're, adapted into films, some better than others. I don't give a shit about Moonraker or Octopussy or anything, but... Goldfinger was a really good one. From Russia with Love was a really good one. My favorite novel, believe it or not, was The Spy Who Loved Me. not too thrilled with the movie adaptation, but phenomenal book.
Oh, okay.
Who opened that door?
But no, seriously, I was like, if any James Bond fan is watching this, I sincerely apologize for being a complete and total dunce with these James Bond titles.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's like there's a ton of James Bond films. I mean, hell, we've gone through like 5, I think, at least James Bonds. I think it was like Sean.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's like Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan. We got Daniel Craig, and then Roger Moore. I could have sworn there was another one in there. But
wait. Oh, wait, I think I remember this mini game.
Yeah, so speaking of banging, like what happens in James Bond, both with guns and with James Bond's penis, you have to avoid Dodo's pecs. By the way, obviously this bird's not named Mallow, it's Dodo. So you have to jump whenever Dodo pecks. Luckily, whenever he does peck, his helmet gets in the way of his eyes, so he can't actually see you.
Why is he pecking?
He's angry with Valentina. Like he likes to, he can't actually vent his frustration on Valentina. So instead, he takes it out on the statues. If you get hit by the statue, you get found out. Well, and then he goes to warn Valentina. If you don't get found out, he drops one of his feathers, which is actually a really good speed increasing item. Speed up by 20, good for Bowser.
Nice. But it's like, goddamn, that last pack was like, oh Jesus, he almost poked me in the cock. No bird pun intended.
Oh, so yeah, fun fact, fun behind the scenes fact. My capture card actually pulled out way too much gigs during this specific recording session, and it failed on me during this part, causing me to which caused me to need to re-record everything prior to Monstro Town.
Oh no!
Luckily, I have a pretty good habit of not saving during recording, so.
Oh.
Okay, so why were these guys poking you now?
Because they watched Dodo do it, and they tried doing it to vent their frustrations too. Because they don't like being on guard duty. Because like I said, these are actually Valentina's mooks, but they find being on guard duty boring. But at the same time, they feel they have it better than Dodo's job, which involves polishing the statues all day. So
Shy Guy's tripping balls.
Yeah. So they try to vent their frustrations as well. And that costs us to get found out. So we got some new weapons for everyone as well that we bought here in the shop. We got Mega Gloves for Mario, Womp Gloves for Mallow. And I forget, I don't think I got anything new for Peach, because I think I got the Parasol off screen, which is generally a very powerful weapon for her for a while. And we're thinking of the Frying Pan. One of the two. But anyway, so yeah. Back to James Bond back to James Bond and banging.
Well, I guess just out of curiosity, I mean, that's like did you guys see the latest one, Spectre?
I have not seen a single James Bond movie in my life.
I'm pretty sure I've ran into snippets of some of the older James Bond movies years ago. And I believe there was one time when I did see Casino Royale, but that's just about it.
Which Casino Royale? Like the older one you said? Like
the newer one.
Oh, the one with Daniel Craig. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Casino Royale, believe it or not, that's actually the very first James Bond novel.
Really?
Yeah. It was like the first movie was The Island of Dr. No, which I think maybe was like the second or third novel, but the first one was Casino Royale. And it's actually really interesting because if you read Casino Royale and then read one of the later books, like when we think James Bond, we think of here's this, very charming, charismatic, handsome rogue of a spy and everything. That's not how he was in Casino Royale. So it's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, these are fat Koopas. You could have fought these guys up on the vines on the way up. I think I actually did too. I forget if I did or not. But
No, you didn't.
This is actually a required fight. You do need to fight these guys in order to get to the door behind them.
Jeez.
But like all Koopas, they're weak to jump, so no threat.
Okay. Clearly, these guys have diabetes.
Oh god.
Bowser clearly overfed them. Bowser, what did you do to these poor guys? Well, I mean, I don't like eating veggies. I just kind of just throw them all on the floor.
Well, I gave them all these protein bars. I thought they would grow a lot stronger.
You have, like, considering that vegetables are supposed to be healthy for you have to eat a lot of fucking vegetables in order to get that big from eating them.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it possible to get overweight and I guess in just fat in general from eating only vegetables?
Probably the starchy vegetables.
That'd be like what, corn?
Yeah, that'll be my best guess. Corn, yeah.
Yeah.
Is cauliflower starchy?
Actually, no, because my mom, diabetic, she's been changing her diet and everything, because she was on so much freaking medication, and now she's dropped almost all of it because just simply from changing her diet. And one of the things, like, we used to eat like potatoes and stuff all the time, and potatoes is very, very starchy, and starch is like a diabetic's worst nightmare. Like, not just sugar, because starch breaks down into sugar. So when we're like, all right, we're cutting out potatoes and everything, so okay, what can we use for filling and stuff? And we were experimenting, and yeah, you can actually use cauliflower as like a substitute. Like, there's recipes online for cauliflower, like basically like cauliflower mashed potatoes. They're actually really freaking good. Like, the way my mom makes it, it's like really, really good.
Also, Mario, for a second there, broke the game.
Yeah, he walked through the wall and found a hidden chest there. Okay.
Oh, so both Mario and the Crow can break the game.
Sure, why not? This game actually does have a lot of that in some places where, like Mario, you can actually have Mario walk out of the boundaries to find hidden shit. Keep that idea in mind too, because you're gonna want that. You're gonna want to remember that for after you defeat Valentina. Spoiler warning: we're gonna fight Valentina.
This fucker again.
Oh yeah, this guy actually, like, we didn't really make much mention to it, but he did say after we defeated the Piranha Plant last part, this guy works for Valentina. And he specifically had the Piranha Plant blocking that warp pipe to keep everyone from getting into Nimbus Land. That was his job.
And he's fertilizing an egg because
I guess he thinks it needs water?
That's not how you fertilize an egg, dipshit.
No, this is how you fertilize it.
Alright, who's up for an egg omelet? Says Bowser.
Just keep pounding it.
To this day, no one's really sure if Bowser does like eggs or not. Because,
Okay, this seems appropriate. I mean, Birdo's thing is, spitting out eggs and whatnot, so it's only appropriate that Birdo would come out of an egg.
I like how Birdo was born with a bow and an egg intact.
The bow is genetic.
It's actually a part of her biology. Fuck, that's creepy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hojo, what have you done? You made a Yoshi and a fucking bow tie breed? What the fuck?
This would be an experiment that Hojo makes too, wouldn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, in his secret fuck dungeon.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, and they flushed it down the toilet.
What was I about to say? Fuck.
I don't know, something about eggs? Or, I don't know, something...
No.
Asking more questions about vegetables?
Yeah, so what I was about to say was, like, we're not actually sure if Bowser does like egg or not, because in 1000 Year Door, in the first Bowser section you can play in, there's a random little tidbit that Candy Koopa starts up where asking Bowser if he likes fried eggs. And you can either have him say that he loves fried eggs or that he hates them. So canonically, we're not actually sure.
Oh. Okay.
Random tidbit. Useless knowledge.
Oh, okay.
'Cause as an astute Bowser fan like myself, I have to know everything about my father. Yes, Bowser is my father. Because remember, Bowser Jr. is BJ.
Well, there's that.
He's like, I'm never gonna let you go. You're too cute. Dead.
Dead.
There he sits with a pen
Or,
and a yellow
you know,
pad.
the egg reseals and she gives us a key. It works too.
Oh,
And
alright.
you don't think to jump up and just pluck that fucker's wings?
No, we need him for later.
Oh, okay.
So here is where King Nimbus is supposedly sick in bed. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning, he's not actually sick. Valentina just locked him in the room.
That jerk.
Which also makes this whole sequence entirely pointless, because Bowser gets the bright idea, let's just knock the fucking door down. And Mallow's like, no, don't do that. If my father's actually sick, the noise will make him worse. And we find out later he's not actually sick. So really, Bowser had the right idea here.
Oh, pfft, Mallow! Why would you do that? You tripped over Bowser. Or no, I'm sorry, you tripped Bowser.
Like, you even made him cry.
Yeah, fuck you, Mallow. How dare you?
What
What about the door? I was so looking forward to tearing that shit down.
Oh, you sprained my baby toe!
I fell. It hurt my tummy.
No, I was just imagining, like, Bowser fell over and just knocked the wind out of his diaphragm, like,
Actually, come to think of it, is that even possible? He does have a turtle shell, so I imagine his stomach is hard.
I don't know. I know his shell is hard, but I don't think the same would technically apply with the stomach.
Well, no. The shell covers both his back and his front, so I imagine his front would also be hard.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, no. Come to think of it,
Oh,
no. I think the shell does only cover his back. Now that I think about it, because it looks like just thinking about Bowser in general, I think his stomach. I'm glaring over at my amiibo right now. I think his stomach is like. No, I think it's like a generic like lighter colored dragon belly.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. I mean,
Because he can retract into his shell.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking know. Bowser's weird. I still love him, but he's weird.
Yeah.
His biology makes no sense.
Well, now that I really think about it, and I base this off of a video that, oh god, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I base this off of knowledge of this video where we see a crocodile literally eating a turtle and snapping his fucking shell in two. But it's like, well, actually, come to think of it, yeah, it is kind of hard to say, but I don't know. Something tells me I could have been wrong, and yeah, the belly portion is actually covered by the shell. But yeah,
well, no, we know it is. Otherwise, it'd be very awkward for them to be able to retract their limbs like that.
Yeah,
but it's like,
yeah.
Also, it wouldn't help much if the shell's only covering their back.
Right.
Like they still that leave them very vulnerable on the front.
That's true.
Oof.
But with Bowser specifically, it's like even with the whole knowledge of the shell covering the belly portion of a turtle in real life and whatnot. I don't know. Considering how Bowser looks in general, it's still kind of hard to say because when he's out of his shell, yeah, it doesn't. To me, honestly, it doesn't really look like it's covering his front end or whatnot.
Yeah, so in any which case,
it's only until he retracts into his shell.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, in any which case, so because we found out because Valentina's cover, quote unquote, was blown, she's bailing. Job abort.
Quick, Crow, get the getaway bird.
So
by that I mean you.
Yeah, so here's the fun section. Right, just ignore these guys. Nope.
No.
Never mind. Yeah, so these are the Bluebirds. I think they're more magic based, where the red ones were physically based. Yeah, as you can see.
Oh god damn it.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know. You know, like, a part of... It's really hard to say with Bowser, considering what he's able to do with his shell. Because, like, in Super Smash Bros., we see that he's... We see that he's able to retract into his shell and spin. But then there's other games where we see his shell turn... Where he curls himself up and turns his shell into a giant spike ball. Which shouldn't be possible if the front end of... If his belly was hard like a shell. So how the fuck does Bowser's biology work?
Yeah, like you said, it's kind of out of the norm. Which, I guess I can forgive it in a way, because this is like a cartoon villain turtle. Like,
unless he's able to, at will, soften his shell up, which would seem like a decent power. It's hard to say, though.
Yeah. It's possible.
Anyway, so there is a secret in this area. So, ignore this guy. You want to jump up there? Oh, it's not really a secret. It's right in plain sight. Murder them all! Murder! Murder! Kill Dodo!
I'm a bluebird. Ah!
Just fucking knocked out Dodo. Hell yeah. But, with that said...
Oh, god damn it.
With that said, that'll do it for this part, ladies and gentlemen. Join us next time as we catch up to Valentine and kick her ass. We'll see you then.
God damn it, bluebirds, dodos. Damn it, I'm thinking of the Sesame Street movie, Follow That Bird. Ah!
Okay.